The Philippine Merchant Marine Academy Silent Drill Company is composed of the Academy's finest cadets, where human limitations exceed, where courage is put to the test, where perseverance is put to the flames, and discipline, humility, and courage. This responsibility of maintaining the pride and dignity lies in the shoulders of the crackers from the past, the present, and the next generations to come. Nothing can stop its glow beating, to whom we give our trust and cry of glory. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you with pride and honor the reigning champion of the Philippine Marine Corps Silent Drill Company competition, the Philippine Merchant Marine Academy Silent Drill Company. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, the company commander will now give his final command, and watch before your very eyes as this assemblage of midshipmen execute what their mentors have imparted them, an art of synchronized rifle drills passed from generation to generation only by the words of mouth. This is the beginning. Nothing in this world is constant. This has been true since the very first day that the individual decides to be a part of the PMMA Corps of Midshipmen. Changing color represents the continuous transformation of a midshipman as time goes by. Each member of the Corps was a civilian who bartered their carefree lives and lavish style of living with the regimental life of a midshipman. They have transformed themselves to man, armed with the power of determination, patience, and discipline. With proper training and determination, they can still continue to reach their goals.
The letters H, E, L, L, O from the word hello. Our simple way of welcoming our guests in every performance we set, hoping that this will be the start of our long and lasting friendship among us. The Philippine Merchant Marine Academy's way of greeting. We hope you will enjoy watching the rest of the performance.
Our alma mater's 4 letters. PMMA. The Philippine Merchant Marine Academy is the moldy portals that will serve as our constant guide in steering the path against the high seas, from an innocent boy to a man of valor, and from an ordinary civilian to a PMMA midshipman. From these portals rose the people who were never contented of being instruments and mere workers, but steps forward to become maritime leaders and professionals. Perhaps leaders are born, yet PMMA also proved that leaders could be made. These are the people who have the guts, the heart, and the brain. We are very proud of PMMA. Thus, we would like to show our most profound gratitude to our alma mater. Brace yourself, ladies and gentlemen, to hear it through the cry of the Mariners' finest, the PMMAers.
Distinguished from the rest by their strong brotherhood, otherwise known as camaraderie. This group of individuals about characters, value, and beliefs, and aims the same goal and purpose for every midshipman to bloom in their full potential. Regrouping formation signifies the unsurpassed brotherhood being displayed among PMMA midshipmen, the kind of unity that flows with time.
The heart. This embodies that every cadet has the heart that glows in every encountered situations. We, the PMMAers, believe that lucky is the man who wins the first love of a woman, but luckier is the woman who wins the last love of a PMMAer.
The anchor, the general symbol of maritime industry. But what is more in this heavy piece of metal? It is the very object that holds the ship in place, regardless of the wind and current. thus symbolizing firmness and stability, a quality trait of every midshipman in his principles and way of living. The anchor also symbolizes the other course offered by this institution, the Bachelor of Science in Marine Transportation. Now, let us hear the victory for the future Masters of the Seven Seas!
This is the insignia, the symbol of a Navy officer. The PMMA graduates are commissioned in the Philippine Navy Reserve Force as naval officers with the rank of ensign or second lieutenant. The years of trials, hardships, and training that is instilled in the academy inculcates discipline to the midshipmen. This is a part of the program to prepare the individual for leadership training that is induced by the Philippine Navy. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, you will witness the most daring performance of the Silent Drill Company. We must warn you that this is done only by professionals, and we urge you not to imitate them. So please, don't ever try this at home.
Madilim na kahapon, ikaw ang mag-aahon.
Tap your shoot, cross your leg, crank it up, melee rock, side to side. We go block up, tap your shoot, cross your leg, crank it up, melee rock, side to side. We go whoop, whoop, whoop. Hey, lean with it, style with it, hit them folk now, style with it. Nay, then you stop, then you hit the molly bob with it. Lean with it, style with it, hit them folk now, style with it. Nay, then you stop, then you hit that molly bob with it. With it, hit them folk now, stab with it. Nay, then you stop, then you hit that molly bob with it.
Simula ang salbuka, manok na pula, biglang kinabahan, nagdiwang-diwang, sa isang itlap lang ako'y kinabahan, hindi na tayo patay ng buwan, ang tirang hulog sa Palawan, tinalubos sa bunga.
Oh my god, these allergies.
The triple O symbolizes the three rules of success. Obey, obey, and obey. In PMMA, The cadets are being trained in the fine arts of obedience, since great leader is once a good follower. These rules are implemented to maintain the Academy's prestige with the highest distinction, as well as to preserve the code of conduct based on the principles of righteousness, humility, and courage. Our molding guide in the journey of success. This formation also signifies that every midshipman tries all his best to attain and preserve the highest degree of humility, leadership, and concrete discipline.
The inverted V of the spearhead. Upside down, it turns into a V, which stands for victory. Ladies and gentlemen, have you watched the movie Few Good Men? Now, with pride and honor, we present to you at your very eyes the original version of the movie. Let us join our hands for the Few Good Gentlemen of PMMA.
ROTC. The PMMA is considered as one of the main sources of reservists and regular officers of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. President Rodrigo Duterte once stated, through ROTC, we can instill discipline, patriotism, and love of country among our youth. Raise yourselves as you render salute to the ROTC.
What you're witnessing now is the formation adios. We all know that every show must come to an end. But before we end, let us display our last few tricks that has never seen before in an occasion like this. Saying goodbye is never easy, although we must go on. But there is nothing wrong in looking back and waving goodbye. We hope that our path would meet again somehow, somewhere in the near future. There is always a beginning, so shall be an end, but we must not depart with a burdened heart. Let us always remember to carry the happy memories and go on. The PMMA way. Ladies and gentlemen, again with pride and honor, we present to you the Academy's finest, the Philippine Merchant Marine Academy Silent Drill Company.
Approaching the grandstand with a breathtaking exhibition, the Silent Drill Company Commander, Midshipman Commander Binwag from Mignon, Ifugao. He is supported by the Executive Officer, Midshipman Lieutenant Commander Katama from Tino, Ifugao.
The flag is waved high with pride and honor by Midshipman First Class Nisperos from La Union. The crackers, as what they call, is handled by 2 platoon leaders. The first platoon is ruled by Midshipman Lieutenant Didikan from Sagada Mountain Province. The second platoon is under the rifle guidance of Midshipman Lieutenant Atiwen from Sadanga Mountain Province. Lastly, the heart of the Silent Drill Company, the pride of Pangasinan, Midshipman First Class Estrada, and this is your narrator, Midshipman Third Class Ramos.
And Midshipman Third Class Mendoza, bidding you all a nice day and thank you. In behalf of the PMMA Silent Drill Company, OIC Engineer Al Winston Katimbang, and the Commander of the 149th ROTC Unit, Lieutenant Commander Francisco P. Maduma, Philippine Navy, and to our beloved Superintendent, Commodore Joel Y. Abutal, PMMA, we would like to give thanks for joining us here. Mabuhay ang PMMA! Mabuhay ang PSG! Mabuhay ang Armed Forces of the Philippines! Mabuhay ang mga AFP Reservists! Mabuhay ang ROTC! Hurrah!
Once again, the Philippine Merchant Marine Academy! Muli, palakpakan natin ang PMMA! Grabe! I am sure Commodore Joel Abutal, the Superintendent of PMMA, is very proud. Congratulations, sir, for that wonderful performance. Ano Shannon, grabe, no?
Grabe, sir.
Speechless.
And of course, I'd like to acknowledge also their support group, the audience impact, napakalakas. Sobrang sipag mag-cheer ng mga taga-PMMA. Once again, PMMA, hello! Good afternoon to all of you and congratulations for a very snappy performance.
We are 5 down, 2 more to go. So,
2
meron
more
pa
to
tayong
go.
dalawang performances for tonight. But again, we are still live here at the Carino Grandstand for the first Presidential Silent Drill Competition.